What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Let's Talk Toys. I realize it's Friday. That's a little weird, but we're here to count down the top 10 figures, of mine at least, of 2024 so far. I realized I didn't do a quarter one. I was trying to find the stream and I couldn't find it. I think I ended up doing it attached to a Let's Talk Toys on like a Monday edition with toy news and stuff. Again, I apologize about the condition of the studio. I am still working through stuff and moving stuff back and forth, so it's a little while. But, again, this might be a little bit of a shorter stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I do want to welcome everybody to my top 10 figures of 2024 so far. As always, I am your host, DaveWonder, and you, of course, are the COJ. Welcome, 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 everybody. I'm grateful for you all joining me tonight because we're going to go through some pretty cool toys. Oh, dude, nice. The pink beanie, pink beanie never left. It's just been in the wash or traveling with me to shows. But welcome to the whole COJ that are already chiming off in the chat. Whoa, DaveWonder gives no quarter. Again, these are my top 10 figures of the year so far. So yours might, and I'm guessing will be different, and that's okay. These are just toys that absolutely blew me away. There are already some killer releases out this year so far, and I tried to make mine a representative of a little bit of everything that I do pick up on the regular. I did realize that I had a Plunderling in there because I did receive them, but I think I received them at the very end of the year last year. So unfortunately, those got bumped. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Game Face on Friday, Space Madness. Hey man, Space Face. Wah-wah. It's a good thing Mr. Giggy isn't on the stream to chip in and turn into a mini marathon. Yeah, be good times. Dave, did you see the Super 7 Pizza Mikey exclusive? I sure did, and I don't got room for it, and it's kind of wild. Oh, also, quick shout out. If you are a member of the Patreon, I do have these bad boys available up there. I've dropped 10 up there. You just got to claim them in the comments. But yeah, scope them out. COJ patches. Very excited about those too. It's your top 10, not my top 10 or his top 10. I dare. But yeah, so I'm going to start off here with my number 10. I don't really have a specific order of these. As y'all know, I collect a variety of stuff, and I tried to keep this sans 1/6 scale because I know for the most part on here I talk about 1/12 scale. So I do want to start out with this. It is a I think technically a Big Bad Toy Store and specialty shop exclusive. It is a toy line called Long Box Heroes. One of my favoriteest toy sculptors in the world, Toy Otter, worked on this toy line with Strange Monkey Fiction, and you know what? It's a Madman Superpowers figure. This figure rules. Again, it is the Long Box Heroes Madman. This figure stands in just under 4 inches, or just about 4 inches. Is that right? Yeah, about 4.5 inches. Very much in line with your old Superpowers. I picked up Madman. I picked up pretty much the entire wave. I picked up Rocketeer last year. But very excited to add this to my collection. As you all know, I am a huge Madman fan. Basic articulation, but imagining having this hang out with, my old Toy Biz figures and stuff like that from when I was growing up, this had to make the list. So coming in at number 10, Long Box Heroes, Madman. Oh, I thought Dave would pick the Tick from this line. I love the Tick, but Madman is just that little bit above for sure. Moving on to number 9, I literally have them all stacked here, and purposefully I did not make an order of it. But coming in at number 9, this is tricky. I gotta give it to Toddy Mac with his digital only, I don't know what they called these, but this was basically the NFT figures. These were available at Target exclusively. I'm a big fan of this Green Lantern. This figure is absolutely beautiful. This is the figure that absolutely broke me with McFarlane. As y'all know, I was trying really hard not to collect them. This is just a damn clean looking figure. This is a fantastic Hal Jordan. This comes in at number 9 on my list. Neil, the head sculpt definitely is better in person. I don't know if it'll show off any here, but it it's just classic hell. It actually gives me kind of a Joe Quinones, Neil Adams kind of vibe. I really, really like it. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure, and I'm so stoked to have it in my collection. It also led me to pick up several more McFarlane figures that I was not counting on. Honorable mention goes to Captain Carrot, because I couldn't remember if I got it at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. What up, Bryo? How's it going, bud? COJ, haven't been active in a while, but watching the replays. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning to you as well. 3M, my number 10 was the Madman of Snap City from Longbox Heroes. But then we are moving down the line. Let's see. Now I have to. This is where it gets tricky, because now I have to kind of shuffle stuff around. I'm just throwing everything into my pile of figures back here. Coming in at number 8. I guess technically this would be an online exclusive. This is available through the Jazwares vault, but it is truly a figure of one of my favorite indie wrestlers growing up. The world has gotten to know him since, but this is the Ring of Honor Jazwares vault exclusive, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. This, of course, depicts his time in Ring of Honor. Just genuinely an awesome figure. The likeness is really friggin' good. Even the screaming, like, bald head that he comes with is fantastic. Cloth goods, robe. I mean, he always wore really, really basic attire, so there's nothing really to talk about on there. I mean, not even a tampon to bet. But this is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So to get a figure depicting him, how he appeared in my brain first, was really, really exciting. I was really, really excited to get him on the shelf next to my CM Punk, next to my Samoa Joe. I got a nice little retro ROH display there. Of course, I got my custom Kevin Steen up there with Generico, so this was pretty awesome. How old is he supposed to be with that figure? This one, God, I mean, maybe 20s, early 20s. He was pretty young when he was in ROH, so pretty awesome. Whoa, Phantom Crow says, I feel like I want the new Clock King to go with my Captain Carrot just to add the character. Hey, that'd be fun. Epic Badger, what's up, dude? I don't know wrestling, but that is a brawny man. Indeed. Kill Steen Kill, not Steen Kill still. So that was number 8, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. All right. Coming in, oh, this is gonna get tricky now. Coming in at number 7, I am going to give it to this guy right here. This is the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler. I don't consider this customization. I did just give him swords. This is a beautiful figure. This is actually the OG release with one of the X-Men 97 heads. As you can see, it has, well, maybe you can't see. This one has pins. My pinless one, that is the stock X-Men 97 one, is already up in the display and on a base that I made for him, and I couldn't get him down because of all the crap over here right now. But that is the X-Men 97 face sculpt on there, and I absolutely love this figure. Truly one of my favorite X-Men of all time, and to get a figure that goes this hard, chef's kiss. So yes, scope that out. My number 7 goes to the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler. Moving on to number 6. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Mainly because I've had to figure out a few things, and it is I think my first loose collector figure. This comes in at my number 6. And technically it is a 2-pack, but the loose collector Rocketeer and Betty 2-pack. This figure is absolutely stunning. Rocketeer has been one of my favorite comic characters for a very long time. One of my favorite movies growing up. This is the comic accurate Rocket Pack. So it is not that dual turbine one that you see in the movie. It looks like a space age vacuum cleaner. And I'm in love with it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so stoked to add this to my collection. The articulation is amazing. I've had a couple issues with some of the joints got a little loose on some of the cut joints, but it's weird. It's like almost based on temperature. because when it's really, really warm, this figure gets super floppy. As you can see right now, it's kind of cool down here. This is pretty damn solid. He does come with a bunch of different hands, both gloved and ungloved. And yeah, also an unmasked clip C-cord head, which I don't think I'll ever put on him, even though it's a fantastic sculpt. But you can't beat the thin head. I'm sorry. So number 6 goes to the Loose Collector Rocketeer. Epic Badger. I was on the fence about Loose Collector. Whoa, La Muerta, but then Jay Hernandez. Dude, yeah, Jay knows how to freaking sell. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, no. So that one definitely makes the top 10. It'll probably eke its way up a little higher, I'm guessing, in the final 10 of the year. They do have a single release coming out soon. He comes with a dog. He does. He comes with a bulldog. I already had bought a Schleich bulldog and painted it up to go with them in my indie comics shelf. So it is what it is. Otherwise, it's an identical figure. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? Can't wait for the Grendel. I agree, Neil. Dave has been saying, oh, this is tricky since number 8. Hey, 9th. Hush. So, number 5. Ooh, boy. Number 5, I am going to go with my second Jazwares ROH Vault figure. The only reason this sits at number 5 is because they had 4 releases of this dude out last year, and I own every single one of them. That, of course, being the very nice, very evil Danhausen. This is the ROH Vault version, which depicts him from his indie run, which is when I was lucky enough to meet him and get it to collaborate with him and work with him on the Kithausen. He does come with his little jar of teeth, which is amazing. The face sculpts are on point, tattoos on point, and he is missing the tattoos that he has since gotten and has on the modern AEW figures. He also comes with this fantastic wired cloak. So pretty damn cool. I actually have that up here right now, just chilling. But yeah, this is a great figure, and it depicts a buddy, and it's really, really fun. Honorary mention goes out to the All Ego Ethan Page figure. I got it in last week, slapped the NXT championship on him because the AEW Ethan Page figure is shipping now as he holds the NXT championship in WWE. And I was over the moon when he got the strap. The only reason he's not on this list is he's behind a bunch of figures and stuff, and I couldn't get to him because of how I had rearranged stuff. So honorary mention goes to All Ego Ethan Page. But very nice, very evil, classic Danhausen classic figure absolutely rules. So this rules. 9 says sounds like another Toy Hunt promo. Yeah, actually, if you wanna see, I don't even want to call it proto DaveWonder because I was already doing the Monday Foosh Live stuff at the time. But if you search for Danhausen or All Ego Ethan Page Nerdin' Out or All Ego Ethan Page Hot Comics, I'm the one who took them there, and so you'll see me skirting around in the background. I even pop on camera a couple times. So check out those vlogs over on Ego's channel. I'm being smart this year and keeping a running list of 2024 I've bought. I finally made my list. Man, I have a running list, but because of the way everything's shuffled right now, I have so much stuff that's just in piles or boxes. So this was almost an impromptu 2024 figures I absolutely love that I can get to, because honestly, there's a couple right here that would make the list, but they just missed it. These are the Monday Night Wars Ultimates from Mattel, Bret Hart, and Roddy Piper. Absolutely love them. I've had to fix Piper's neck joint because it came apart, so unfortunately that disqualifies him from my rules. Should I Google why he has that jar? Epic Badger, you can. Just type in Danhausen teeth and you'll find it. Top 10 histories. Yes. So coming in to number 4. Ooh, okay. This is where it's getting tricky again. Hush night. But I gotta give my number 4 spot, boom, to He-Mikey from the Turtles of Grayskull. This line has been so friggin' fun to collect, and I cannot wait to set up these figures once I get my shelf set up. This figure rules. Again, take that off, you have a Mikey in the Thunder Punch He-Man, or Battle Armor He-Man, guys, and it looks fantastic. You can fit his nunchucks back there. Just overall, a really fun figure. This whole line's been super fun to collect. As y'all know, Mikey's my dude. So very, very excited about that. Ugarox, did MCU Ock come out this year? Honestly, I couldn't remember, and I hate to say it, but I ended up selling mine. Had a couple people that were chasing after it like crazy, and yeah, I think I'm out of MCU outside of the actual Spider-Man figures. Are you going to customize in Motu vehicle for the Turtles? I've thought of it. I've actually sketched up a few things. But yeah, this figure rules. Crazy that it actually has, these are plastic chains that are linked, like old school 90s dollar store stuff, and I love it. I've had so much fun playing with this. The kids have had a bunch of fun playing with this, and as you can see, it's still in one piece, which is amazing. So very excited to have this dude on my shelf. So my number 4 spot goes to the Turtles of Grayskull, Michelangelo. Now we in the top 3. Lugarox, I think it came out late December. Fair. Dave Wheeler, are you going to be getting the Ronin flashback, Mikey? You should. He's dope. Yes. The funny thing is, you're talking about Naked Michelangelo that just got solicited. Oh, what up, Theo? Good night, peeps. It was a long day, and I'm tapping out. Get some rest, my friend. Like I said, unfortunately, I think I figured out that my Plunderlings came in at the end of the year, so they didn't make the cut for 2024, if I'm remembering correctly. They are also on a shelf that I can't get to currently. But there is that Entertainment Earth Plunder Strong that is coming out that I'm pretty sure will absolutely obliterate the list come the final session. A shame Dave Doc Ock was custom made. Hey, I agree. I meant the pre-Ronin Mikey, but nude Mikey is also a must buy. Indeed. I love all the last Ronin figures. Ben Bishop designed them. He's a buddy that I know is such a hardcore Turtle fan. I just don't have the space, so I have the last Ronin. I did pre-order the accessory pack with Fugitoid, because I'm a Fugitoid completist. And I did order the Naked Tweedle. So, great list so far, and I love the Motu Mikey. Me too. Go. Well done, Bro. So we are now in the final 3. These 3 figures are a roller coaster of emotion for me, because there is one that represents a set that I truly didn't think I was going to get, and it was a journey to say the least. And you know what? I think that's going to be my number 2. But my number 3 goes to a toy line. I should say just the whole toy line, but specifically this figure blew me away. But it is the Hydra-Man Daredevil 2-pack from the Spider-Man animated series line. Y'all know I love the animated series lines. This one with all the hatching and everything to it absolutely blew me away. The new heads, the pinless articulation, just a slick figure. I absolutely love this and was so stoked to add it to the collection. I liked it so nice, I bought it twice. Because I have this. A friend needed a Hydra-Man figure, so I got the second one and utilized it to customize this beauty of a 1990s icon. That's right, it is Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider, all completely cel-shaded. Absolutely love it. These are all parts from the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider. As some of you know from previous streams, Tom Lyle was my mentor, the co-creator of the Scarlet Spider, so this is near and dear to my heart. It sits on my desk proudly as a custom. One thing I am going to do at the end of the year is I am going to do my top 10 favorite custom figures that I've made over the year as well. Neil, I'll get there. Don't you worry. Man, still looking for that DD. Well, yeah, never mind. I was going to say Hit Pulse, but different countries, all that stuff. That's my bad. But now I feel a little bit like a dick because you saw my Scarlet Spider and you know what? My number 2 goes to the Scarlet Spider. This is the vintage carded Scarlet Spider, again, based on the animated series carding. I absolutely love how this came out. The articulation's beautiful. I've looked at all the soft goods and stuff, and I don't care. I love this sculpted hoodie. I think it looks fantastic. This figure has been so much fun. It has not left my desk. Just absolutely fun. Forgiven says, well, one disappointing custom for Dave would be Dark Claw. Why? I'll show you the Dark Claw custom as far as I've gotten at the end of the stream. But yeah, this Scarlet Spider figure blew me away. Absolutely a fan. Again, Marvel Legends retro carded Scarlet Spider. So that is my number 2. But you know what? You were asking about Dark Claw, so I'll bring him forward. This is my Dark Claw custom so far. I still got to add claws, and I'm working on the belt still. But he is coming along, and this is a fully wired up cape. So pretty damn cool. And I'm really excited about how he actually came out so far. I have all my amalgam figures back here, or as I used to call them as a kid, Amlagam. Woo! Wasn't a smart child. But we move on to my number 1, and I did have to, I had to give it to a set again that I did not think I was going to get my hands on. I had to grab one of the figures out of the shelf because all 4 of them are well integrated into the indie shelf. In fact, if I do this, you can see my very favoriteest turtle right there, flying by his nunchucks right there in the indie comics shelf. That is Michelangelo from the Mezco TMNT 4-pack. This set blew me away. I'm not gonna lie. I know I was nervous about it. I hemmed and hawed on it. This set is stunning. I've had so much fun playing with it and moving it around. This number 1, this truly is my number 1. It absolutely blew me away. I've had so much fun playing around with all the figures and such. The articulation, the accessories. Actually, I just realized his goggles had slipped down. But you know, this rules. The Mezco TMNT, just chef's kiss. As you know, there's a ton of honorable mentions. I collect all things turtles. The weird thing is, I realized it has been a minute since I picked up some NECA figures. I think the last ones that I picked up were Bugman, the Bugman 2-pack. But yeah, and same thing with Super 7. Super 7's been slow rolling stuff. And honestly, like, I got Wingnut and Screw Loose, and Wingnut broke, so took him out of the running. I'm kind of looking up at my display. Slam Dunk and Don was a cool figure, but again, it fell slightly below the radar. Same thing with Space Cadet Raph. I had to fix that figure, so again, another problem one. Splinter was a re-release with the flocking. There were a lot of cool friggin' figures put out this year so far, and I know this list is going to change before the end of the year. But I did want to hop on here, and I wanted to run through my top 10 figures of the year so far. I thought it would be fun. I'm very excited for the next installment of this that will come up this fall, because hopefully the new studio will be set up by then, and I can do this a little differently. I don't want to go full Dan Larson. I love the way that he does that, but man alive, I don't think I could do every single figure that I got over the year. I always applaud him for that because it's freaking rad. But yeah, my goodness, what a year so far. I mean, toy makers are killing it across the board. And yeah, I can't wait to see what comes next. Oh man, what the heck? The chat just jumped on me. God dang it, Neil. Hush. What up, Esteban? How's it going? I find your lack of Mecha Mikey disturbing. Actually, again, another figure that I had to repair. I had an issue with his right hip joint, and I had to do a little surgery. So unfortunately, again, if I have to fix it or if I customize it, it gets the boot. There's so many friggin' figures that just got disqualified from this list because I upgraded with casting cave heads, or I did like repaints, or this, that, or the other thing. Like there were so many of those because I kept on going, what about this? What about this? What about this? And every single time I'm like, I put a cape on that. Oh, I put a head on that. Oh, I repainted that. Which I mean, I know I'm very lucky that I can do that, and I'm very comfortable doing that. So it's not a big thing for me, but I try to keep the list to figures that anybody can get, that they are accessible. So I think that's important. So yeah, and now the top 10 honorable mentions. And I threw in 3. I know an honorable mention, I can't get to the normal figures, but honorable mention goes out to the Super 7 Kang and Kodos. These figures are bonkers. Again, these are just the alternate heads, and they have fully articulated eyeballs, which is wild. So honorable mention goes out to them. Honorable mention goes out to the entire Jada Street Fighter line and Mega Man line, because holy crap. Unfortunately, my Mega Man disappeared, but I believe all cats have correctly. And the Street Fighter figures are all packed up right now, unfortunately. Because, again, studio is moving around. I'll have the studio back to normal for about a month before I start in on the full remodel, which is going to be cool, but yeah. We're in a golden age of action figures. Sorry for the yelling. No, it's just caps lock, bro. Damn, that's a bummer, but that's fair. That new Best Action Metalhead actually looks nice. Saw the glow in the dark shot form. Still not sure worth the risk. I'm a glutton for punishment. I ordered one. I'm horribly nervous. Hi, Stormy. Do you want to come up and say hi? Come on. Hello. There's a Stormy girl. Hi, Stormy. She's been huffing and puffing over by the door. She was waiting to say hi. Darth Nexus, and of course, dishonorable mentions to Best Action. No, I won't do that. But sincerely, F that Shredder figure. Hey, Stormy. What's wrong? Hi. Unfortunately, I think there's more fireworks in the, or up at City Hall, which ain't too far away from here. You gonna get down? You gonna lay down? No? Okay. So I'm guessing she's a little scared. She doesn't like the loud noises. But yeah, so again, so many amazing figures. The Jack-o'-lantern from the retro carded wave, great figure. That Shield 3-pack. So in my insanity, I am not shipping my pile of loot until August. I'm hoping all of this will be squared away by then, and I can actually do a massive unboxing video. So I think that'll be fun. That's going to be almost 4 months worth of figures in one go, which is a little nerve-wracking to say the least, but I'm excited for it. Again, there's going to be some cool stuff coming up here on the channel, some changes and such. For instance, right after I wrap this up, I'm going to take down the live stream and I'm going to convert it into a video and pop it up, because apparently that's what I got to do to get it into the algorithm. I don't like doing that, but I might just re-upload it as a video. We'll see. But yeah, Neil, I did not get the SHF 2099. However, he is right here. No, he's caught on Bret Hart. I did get the bootleg. And it's a really good figure. But again, didn't really want to throw him in the list, considering he's a bootleg. Absolutely beautiful bootleg at that, which I don't want to be on here going, get the bootleg, get the KO, it's great. But it is. He doesn't have the cape, but I'm just going to make him one. He still has the port though. So, yeah, pretty damn cool. That will be one big Griffin Rip episode. Yeah, and it'll probably be a solo one. We'll see how that goes. It's a weird mixture of incredible figures, but also Best Action and Spin Master slapped me right in the face with the old monkey bear. But yeah, it's gonna be a wild couple months, that's for sure. On a completely off note, I guess. One of the insane things is there's a very slim chance I'm going to San Diego. So more updates on that on Monday, I guess. But yeah, it's good. We'll see how this goes. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you swinging by, hanging out, having some fun with me on this Friday evening. I appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the conversation. As always, thank you for being a part of this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I, myself, or we, the COJ, go live right here on the channel. And yeah, until next time, as always, folks, have a great weekend. Be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night.